Okay, here I am in Barcelona on the top of a rooftop, and I'm right now with the man who found or almost found the treasure of Timbuktu, and he's going to reveal to you where it was and how he did it. His name is Matt Robertson. He's one of my great old friends, and he is fabulous. Here he is.
Hello. So, the book was no help to me whatsoever. The clues were impossible. It was written by a madman or coded by a madman and could not be cracked. But Tahir, you shot this video as a clue to where it might be. And I analyzed the video and was watching the video.
So what was your thinking? Did you keep watching the video again and again and again?
I watched it dozens of times, dozens and dozens of times. And for whatever reason, I had watched the movie Walter Mitty. And in the movie, they had these clues just from small images. And I thought I should dissect the film. Maybe there's the same clues. And I watched it, and I noticed these peculiar trees in the background and a Marriott hotel. And so I posted to reddit.com, a social website, and posted these images and said, can anyone identify these? And someone came back in a few hours and said, that is Fisherman's Wharf, California in San Francisco. And from there I knew I had a baseline location that you must have driven out from there to bury the head.
And then what was your next clue?
Well, then there was this bridge, a really interesting bridge that was very close, or was peculiar as well. It wasn't like a normal bridge.
It was like a closed
pedestrian bridge. Exactly. And it had these interesting columns that I hadn't seen before, so I thought maybe I can find this bridge somewhere. So I searched in parks, looked at national parks and state
obsession.
Parks.
Okay.
It is obsession. My lovely girlfriend Nicole was driven mad by this. She was ready to strangle me. And I came home and I came home with the Timbuctoo book and said I'm going to solve this, and she was not happy.
And so how did you find the bridge?
So this website, bridgehunter.com, catalogs all of the bridges in the United States.
What kind of sick people go to websites like that?
Me. People on missions to find buried heads. So bridgehunter.com lists them all by county and has thumbnails of all of the bridges. So I started going out in a radius around San Francisco looking through thousands of pictures of bridges until I found Timbuctoo Bridge. And then I knew I had found it. It was the right picture and it matched the...
And where was it?
That was in Northern California, outside of Sacramento, in a place called Timbuctoo Place.
Wasn't that brilliant of me? How clever am I to find Timbuctoo, California? And what happened when you got there?
It was overgrown and impossible. The bridge was gone, and they had begun building a new bridge, and so bulldozers were there, cranes were there. And
were there workmen there?
No, I went on a Sunday, so it was desolate, thankfully. But it was so overgrown because I went in the spring and they had a lot of rain, and so it was overgrown and filled with poison ivy, which I collected quite a bit of.
And so was the bridge destroyed now, or it's still there?
Bridge was completely gone, and all of the earthwork, lots of earth has been moved around and stones have been moved around, and they're beginning to pour the foundations for the new bridge.
My God. Okay. What's strange is this is a bridge in the middle of nowhere in Timbuctoo, California, and I just thought it would be, it would be left for centuries and centuries, and no one would ever go digging around there. So the head, it sounds like, is still there, and it's partially buried and partially covered in rocks. Because I just want to say this, I want to leave you with one thought. Looking for a head, a buried treasure, is very difficult, but spare a thought for the poor bastard who has to hide the treasure, because that was even harder, especially with sort of a rocky area like that. Anyway, so I want to give a loud round of applause to my friend Matt Roberts. Yay, and Nicole. And from us all at Barcelona, see you again soon.